Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Angels of Enlightenment. I've been having computer issues, well, laptop issues. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but I'm having issues with my laptop. So I came on to give a message. I was drawn to today, so I feel tired. So yeah. So about my website. So my website, I was working on it until like almost 12 o'clock last night. And also I was doing some research with other things because my kids will be going to private school starting this week. So I'm pretty excited. They're going to be actually going to school, but it's going to be private and they're not vaccinated. So I have a medical exemption form. Thank God for that. But because I have cystic fibrosis, so I don't know if the kids have it, but I'm a carrier. So I do get the symptoms, but I'm not a full-blown cystic fibrosis patient. So, but I do get the symptoms like stomach issues and the bronchial issues, which is the respiratory issues. So, pretty excited for this new adventure. I've never had my kids in private school before. My kids always went to public school, so I'm pretty excited for this new the new transition, and I really like the curriculum that they are presenting as well. And it's a Christian school, so they get to know about the Bible, so that's going to be cool. And also it's very structural, so so it's going to be an amazing experience for all of my little chicklings. So I have a message for you guys today. I don't know what it is, like, so I'm going to call on my angels and my archangels, and Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and Ariel. Can you please give us a message for the collective? So, my website should be on hopefully this weekend, so I can start doing healing sessions with you guys. So all that is going to be in the description below when when my website's completed. I was going to hire someone, but they wanted ridiculous money to do my website. So I was like, I'd rather do it. I did it before, but it didn't work out too well. So I want to put something together so I can provide it for you guys, so I can, expand certain services to you guys. And it's going to be healing services with an oracle. So I had to really figure that out to put it into the website. So when you guys book it, and I want to also put a calendar there too, so it can be easier for me to navigate, because I'm going to be really, really busy, because I might be, since the boys are in tomorrow, they're going to be enrolled in school, in private school. So I will be working with them at the school as well. So I offered to volunteer because I've worked in classrooms before. So, and the classroom is only like 5 kids. So it's going to be a great experience for my boys. So only 5 people. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, so we have Compromise, which that's so funny. We had the moon in Libra this weekend. It was Sunday. What's today? Tuesday. I'm like, it's been a crazy few days, so don't mind me. I'm tired. I'm just like, ugh, whatever. But so Libra, balancing out the scales, balancing out your life, what you want in your life. What do you want balanced in your life? Family, friends, jobs, in your community. What are you, what are you balancing out in all areas of your life? Like I was talking about the foundation, which is your base foundation, which is your red chakra, going all the way up to your crown chakra, which is your purple chakra, which is your top chakra. So it's aligning all that with your life purpose, what you want to do, where you want to be, what you want to create. So yes, things are manifesting. If you have been manifesting, yes, they're coming to fruition as right now, because I have been manifesting. I did my full moon rituals. So I'm so excited. Things are finally coming into place. So it's been a long time coming, and I'm just so excited that everything is just like aligning to where I want to be and where I want to go. So let's pull And on the bottom, it says big happy changes. I don't know if you could see it because of the glare, but it says big happy changes. So big happy changes are occurring in your life if you are manifesting. And when you do manifest, it has to be on a higher vibration. So you, like I said, you have to be in alignment for that to occur. So, but you also have to do the healing process as well, right? So let's pull, what does the collective need to know? So yes, I'm pretty excited that the boys are going to school, and hopefully I'll be working at the school for a little bit too while I get my business going and get stuff going. Finally, things are moving forward. And right now, before as I said, that 555, before the retrogrades starting, the retrogrades are going to start in April, towards the ending of April, and that's when shit hits the pot. You know what I mean? So get everything you need to do before the retrograde season start, because right now all the planets are forward. They're moving forward for all of us to get into alignment to our divine purpose and also our missions at this time. Because when those retrogrades go retrograde, which is going to be for the next few months, it's going to be very intense, and a lot of things are going, it's just going to be crazy, especially if you look at the astrology, what's going on. Look at the Leo King. He actually, I think he was on the night before. Like I was listening to the Leo and then I passed out. So so I didn't really get to see all of it, but I got to get glimpses and pieces of what was going, like what is going to happen, in the energies and where the planets are, aligning. So yeah. So we have Journey 29. We had this card last time. I think it was like three videos ago. We had Journey 9, 10, 11, 11. So it says, do things in a different way. Take a new route. Believe your life is only part of one long journey. Be prepared for adventure. That is so cool because yeah. And like there's a full moon right there too. So yeah, things, like I said, things are moving forward. They're progressing. They're moving forward. One more message, please, for the collective. We have 15, naked. That's pretty interesting. It says, do you feel exposed or outed in some way? What is making you feel inadequate, guilty, ashamed, or vulnerable? What do you need to release? Those are good questions. So think about those questions. Do you feel exposed or outed in some way, like in your life, in certain aspects of your life, like what I was saying, to be in alignment within yourself so everything else could be in alignment so things can come together, like, little by little. What do you need to release? What do you need to um what is not healthy for you anymore? What is not, like, in your jobs, in your relationships? It could be anything. It could be really anything. um what is making you feel inadequate? What is not making you feel thriving right now? What is not, what is holding you back from what you want? That's it. Guilty, ashamed, or vulnerable. So what are you feeling guilty about? What are you feeling ashamed about? Like me, like when I started my spiritual path, I was feeling guilty about leaving people behind, closing out chapters with certain individuals in my life, closing out jobs, closing out, like I said, people, places, and things. And that's what I have done. And that's how much I have progressed in my awakening, in my enlightenment, in my spiritual path. Okay. And I did feel ashamed at one point, because it's like, because you're on a higher consciousness, so you don't fit in like anywhere because you have done so much work within yourself. As I said, you continue to do work. It's like I said, an onion. It peels and peels and layers come down, but once you focus on a target and you push yourself to that target, to goals, to things that you want, to things that you want to create, to things that you want to be motivated to do, right? It says, what do you need to release? Like I said, what do you need to release? What is not fitting in your environment anymore? What is not fitting in your temple, in your soul? Like food, um, what are you watching? What are you listening to? What are you feeding your soul? What are you feeling? What are you fueling your soul? Because we are energy. This is just a vessel. This is just, this is, you know what I mean? This is just flesh. It's flesh, but soul. What is your soul thriving for? Some people don't have a soul. I'll tell you that much. There's some evil people out there, and I'll tell you, I've experienced it all my life, and it really sucks, especially when you just want the best for everyone, when you just want to just see people happy because you never really had that. So then when people take advantage of you just because you want to be this kind person to people and you want to show them their own light, if it's not, you know what I mean? If they don't want to see the light within themselves and progress within themselves, you cannot make them. Simple as that. You can't make anybody do anything. You could give them advice, you could give them opinions, you can give them, um, like I said, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink it. So, and then on the bottom it says 13 spiritual guides. That's pretty cool. So it says, how would you like to be more spiritually connected? Do you have any unresolved issues from your past? What? That's so crazy because I was just saying everything that's on this card. I freaking said it. It says, "What magical qualities do you wish to possess?" So when you walk the spiritual path and you become enlightened or awakened, whatever you want to call it, um, you have these abilities which I've had since I was a little girl, but since I came on my path, it's been more and heightened, and now I get to understand what I was seeing, what I was feeling, and um what I was feeling, what I was seeing, and it was pretty weird growing up until I seen some creepy stuff, some creepy things, and also like my brother sees. I used to, but I asked them to take that away, so I get them. I get them, but not as much as my brother does. So, like I can hear, I can sense, I can feel because I have Scorpio rising, and I also have Pluto in Scorpio as well. So I have like a lot of Scorpio placements as well, but a lot of Earth, and I only have one air, which is in my Jupiter, which right now is in Aquarius. So right now I'm in that transit of Aquarius, and Jupiter is manifesting fast, like fast things, and that's what pretty much I've noticed. That's what I'm like. It's like coming like instantly, but you have to be on the vibration to manifest. Let's get an angel card. I keep on getting this card because before I came on, I was pulling some cards and I wanted to see what was going on. So it says, the Angel Prince of the West. I create the reality around me with thoughts of pure love and goodness. And I'm going to read from the book on that one. I love these cards. They're so nice. It says, this angel rules over the element of fire. and the physiological functions of intuition. It carries a torch, signifying intuitive illumination. The fire of intuition can open the chasm between the visible and the invisible world. It allows us access to the depth of our knowing, which is locked within our cellular memory. Angelic Rome, angel of the heavens of Rome, heavenly function to provide the multitude with access to the heavenly realms. Gifts for earth. It can help you to understand the true nature of people and situations, develop your intuition, and trust your inner knowing. Help you experience life through our dimensions. Because we remember what I was telling you in prior videos, we are multidimensional beings. That's what we are. We're energetic beings. Look at your chart. It's all there. Like when I looked at my chart and I was reading it, I was like, oh, this is what I was supposed to do. I had a harsh awakening. So my awakening wasn't the easiest at all. Like I was turning off lights. My son, I remember when I first started when I started my awakening process, I remember I was in my office. Before it came my office, it was emptied. And I was in meditation because at that time I was cleansing and meditating really, really deep. And what was it? All of a sudden the freaking TV shut off. Not just the TV, like the lights were flickering, and I was like, what? So it was pretty strange. So yeah. So let me finish. Intuition is our capacity to know our inner truth. It is a non-rational function, and it comes from a very deep place within us, which was probably our first level of understanding. That's so weird that this said what I was saying before about my awakening. Like when I was a child, I used to see things and feel things and hear things. So it's saying the same thing. It is a precursor of rational thinking and is more closely associated with our feeling function. Intuition is the ability to know something to be true from deep within ourselves. It is a trust and, in some sense, the most immediate way of seeing the reality of self and others. The angel prince of the West enables us to gather information which we can then use positively for our growth and development. As I said, like with our gifts, this is what you could either go either way. You can go the bad way or the good way or the balanced way on how to use the negative energy and the positive energy, because I've seen both. I've seen negative energies and positive energies. It's how you use these energies to better your life, to better your circumstances, to better or to worsen, because some people use their abilities to do evil things or to manipulate females or to manipulate others. That's not what I use my gifts for. I use it to help you guys, to and to help myself and to help my kids, and to whoever would like me for me to help. I'm more than gladly to help. But if I sense and I feel and I know, I'm not going to invest. Period. Because I know it's just a joke. And I'm not here for a joke. I'm here to better my life, to expand my life, to make a name for myself, and to create what I want to create for myself at this time. So the angel prince of the West enables us to gather information which we can then use positively for our growth and development. We unconsciously use our intuition all the time as a way of knowing if someone or something or someone is right for us or if we are safe. We can sharpen our consciousness of this function by increasing our awareness and by practice at listening to our inner voice. The angels generally express themselves to use through pictures when we can interpret with our rational minds. But to understand fully the guidance we are given from the higher spiritual realms, we need clarity, focused intuition. We need to be able consciously to read the signs filtering through our minds so as to decode them. We pray to the angel Prince of the West to open our capacity for intuition and inner knowing and to help us utilize these gifts. That this means that we need to be willing to recognize the projections of our own emotions on to the people and world around us. Such projections often prevent us from seeing a situation with clarity. We can ask the angel Prince of the West to help us stand out of the way of our projections so that our inner vision is clear and pure. Clear visions and intuitions are the gifts of mysticism and can be developed by anyone who values this type of knowledge. What was I saying? This spiritual path is not for everybody. It's not, and everybody wants to get into spirituality. It's like, do you even know what you're getting yourself into? Do you even know? Like, if you don't know, don't. Just don't. Through through they have not been highly esteemed in the Western world until fairly recently. This angel offers us the realization of one of our innate gifts if only we choose to grasp it for ourselves. As I was saying before I read this card, it said everything I said for what I was channeling for you guys and my own experiences and what I've been through and how I got on my path. So that was a message for you guys this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed the message. I surely did. And I am always happy to when it's always in sync to what I say. And I'm just happy to help you on your own paths and um to help with some answers that you guys are all seeking at this time. Because at this time, a lot of people are in the twilight zone. I'm telling you, it's like a twilight zone out there. Not so much because I live in the suburbs, so it's not as bad. But I know people in the city. I've hear some stories, and I also YouTube too. So try not to pay attention to the news. Just keep going with what you want and what you envision for yourself, and what is going to make you happy, and what's going to progress. What are you progressing in your life? What are you creating? What are you putting that seed? How are you planting that seed? And how are you taking care of that seed? And how is that seed growing? And how is it maturing? Or is it maturing? Is the seed maturing? Is the seed growing? Ask yourself the question. You could be the seed. I was the seed. I planted seed. I planted the intentions, and now I've grown to where I'm at, to where I'm going. And it's been a great ride. There's been a lot of tears. I've lost a lot of things. I lost a lot of people in my life, like not lose them, but I'm on a different path than everyone else, and that's okay. Everybody thinks that I'm crazy, and I'm okay with that. Because at the end of the day, look at me where I'm at, and compared to where you are, I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. But the point is, I listen to my calling, and I'm not saying being in the position that I'm at, it's the best, but it's been great for me. But I was chosen for this path. And like I said, it's had its ups and downs, but I am here. I'm continuing. I'm moving forward. And I am so excited for 2021 for me. I know for a lot of other individuals, it's not planning out as they want. But hey, you guys had 3 years. 3 years. 3 years to do the healing work, to walk your path, to, as I said, that 2444, and to to leave things that are toxic, to leave things that are not good for your soul, to leave things that are not bettering your soul's evolution. So you guys had 3 years, and everybody's meant to be where they are, and a lot of other people still have lessons to learn, and that is okay. But I've learned a lot of lessons in my life. I've been through so much in my life that I'm ready to just I see how much I have grown in these last 3 years. Yes, I've been sick. Yes, I've lost a lot, but I'm still here, and I just want the best for myself, but also for my children. So that's the goal. And also to better our communities, and hopefully, me working, hopefully, if they let me do some volunteer work at their school, at their private school, um, that would be great. And hopefully we can build a better community for our children and for the next generation, because this at these times is crazy. It's not like when we grew up, there was no really electronics. Yeah, we had a Nintendo or whatever the case may be, but it was very limited. It wasn't like my mom was like, no, it's not like it is now, where technology has taken over our children's lives. And I'm glad the school does not have any electronics. So everything is handwritten. So everything is going to go back to how I grew up, and I'm excited that my kids get to to experiment that. So because um, public school is not for every child, and public schools are just not healthy. They're toxic. I've been to public school. I bet you a lot of you guys been to public school. It's not healthy. It's toxic. I dropped out when I was in 12th grade. I was in my high school year. I dropped out, and the year before that I had a real bad car accident. So I was out of school, but I still graduated. I still went back to school because at the time was my boyfriend, which is the father of my kids, which he helped me really push me to finish school. And if it wasn't for him, I would have never finished school. I'd tell you that much. So I'm grateful that, he pushed me to finish school just as well as I pushed him to finish his GED. So so it was a great experience. But yes, I was a high school dropout, but I went back to school and I graduated and I have my high school diploma. And I did a semester in college. And now I have 2 master's degrees. So yeah, it's you know, it's been a ride. It's been a ride. It's been great. And I just want I'm just hoping that the messages that I give to you guys, that you guys can expand your own and think out the box and think for yourselves and be creative in every aspect of your life, and also to love yourself and to put all that energy within to yourself and to what you want and where you want to be and how you want to grow. Like I said, planting the seed. Always plant that seed. When you plant that seed, watch how beautiful it can grow if you choose to walk the path that the divine has placed for you at this time. And just know that it's never an accident. And yes, I've trust me, I've talked to my archangels, and I'm like, yo, what is this? Like, this is crazy. You know how many times I want to leave the path? And it's like, sorry, too bad. Like, it's been, if you literally try to get off the path of, it's impossible, because you don't fit in. Like I said, you don't fit in anywhere. Um, you'll lose every job you possibly have. I'm telling you, it's when the universe wants you on a path, they want you on that path. And like I said, when I met my twin, him and I are on different pages, and, but he's going through his own cycles, um, as we speak. So I've gone through mine because I have done the work and I didn't procrastinate. And so everybody, like I said, everybody's on their own journey. So, just be patient with yourself. That's the most important thing, is to be patient with yourself. So I send you all the love in the world, and hopefully we catch each other in the next live. I don't know. I'm really hoping to get my website up and running this week. And if I really need to get it done, because we are in those transits. Like I said, it's that movement. It's the go, go, go before the retrograde season happens. So that's my plan. That's what I'm looking forward to. So I can assist you guys on your own journey, and to love yourselves, and to let you know you're never alone on this journey, and to always use discernment. That's one thing you need to know, is to use discernment. If you want to find that answer that you seek, go within to find it, because you cannot find it outside. Okay? So have a blessed evening. I'm going to bed. I am exhausted and I have a busy day tomorrow. And let's cross our fingers that the boys go to school tomorrow. Yes. I'm praying, because I kind of need a break. I have them 24 hours, 7 days a week. So like I kind of need a break. So and plus I have so much things that I want to accomplish. So I really need this. So God bless you guys. Have a great evening, and take care of yourself. Bye.